Checker, eh?
How's it going, and welcome back to the Sharp Hand Path. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan. It's been a while, took a break for a bit, but had to come and show you guys something fairly exciting, and that is I'm going to have a brand new gi for my at-home training and for this channel. This one here is being retired. It had its time to shine, but as I'm incorporating some more groundwork and some more grappling to my at-home training arts, and hopefully we'll be joining some BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym in the New Year's. Maybe not exactly January, but hopefully within the first couple of months of 2025. Yeah, it's time for an upgrade. So where did I get mine from? Well, I got mine from Jaguar Pro Gear, and their office or whatever is in the States, but for whatever reason this got shipped from, I believe, Pakistan. So I guess that's where Jaguar Pro Gear get their gis made and embroidered. So yeah, I got the gi for my at-home training purposes embroidered with our Gear crest, aka the Sharp Hand Path crest. So let's do the unboxing here. I'll check it out with you guys on camera. We'll get to see it together and review it, so you guys can decide whether you want to shop from Jaguar Pro Gear yourselves and get a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi with free embroidery on it. I will say though, DHL did have to contact me and let me know there's going to be about 30 bucks Canadian for duty fees, so there was that little extra expense that kind of was expected. Anytime I get something over $100 shipped from outside of Canada to Canada, the government thinks they need some of that money too. So yeah, I had to fork that out before they actually let me have this. But anyways, let's stop rambling and get into the new at-home training gi and new gi for the channel. So yeah, that's what you're going to see on me for the next videos. Alright, let's just yank it out of the package as I pre-cut it to make it easier. What do we got here? Oh yes, that is some lime green. Goes perfect with the patch here. And as you can see, it's from Jaguar Pro Gear. Let's take it out of the package and see. Let's check the pants out first, because the exciting part is the gi top. So I want to kind of keep the suspense going. Alright, so here are the pants. Admittedly, I probably won't be wearing these pants with the green top. It's too much green. That's why I decided to make the pants for this outfit back in the day black and use my pants from Iron Leaf for it instead. But I do dig that the straps on the inside are black and that the pull string that tightens your pants are black. I dig that the stitching is also black. It would have been neat if the trim on the bottom was a black line, but other than that, seems pretty good. I don't know if these would fit me because I had to get an A3, but yeah, seems like they do the job. If you ever want to check and know if your pants are going to fit, do the neck measurements. I actually got that trick from Matt Pat from Game Theory. So yeah, you just take the pants up to your neck and you wrap them around, and if they connect at the back or overlap at all, they will definitely fit your waist if your waist isn't got a few extra pounds on it. So it might be a little sketchy for me, but they overlap, so I definitely know they'll fit. Anyways, look really good. The material seems pretty strong. It's got that pearl cross weave, so you know that if you're yanking on them during a roll, they're not going to rip. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, you can see the checker pattern, or the weaves are extra strong, and they're triple stitched in certain areas around the butt, and the crotchal regions are quadruple stitched, that extra triangle there. So yep, pants seem pretty good, and if I ever get a black gi top from these guys, I might wear the green pants with the black gi top, so it's not all black. But yeah, so that's the pants. Now for the slightly more exciting thing, let's check out the actual top and the embroidery. So here we go. Paper flying everywhere. All right, are we ready? Here is the gi with the black collar all the way around. And let's zoom in on the Jaguar logo. Nice orange. Pretty cool. It's gonna zoom in for me here. There we go. Nice Jaguar logo. And of course their website there. I dig the orange. All right, and here is the embroidery on the front. Let's get the tag off of here. All right, and here is how the embroidery turned out. They showed me a mock-up, and instead of having the green stitching in here, they just showed it as an open form to show the green of the gi through. Although, now looking at it, I kind of wish I had the threading go in the background, especially with these running through the breast. I guess I'll know that for next time. But I guess I can take one of my patches here and just sew it on over top of that if I really wanted. But yeah, so I guess if you have a crest or logo that has an open back, maybe request that part to be fully embroidered instead if you don't want the black lines of the gi showing through. Post-editing Jesse here, I decided not to sew on the patch. One, because it was too thick and hard to actually sew it on, and two, because as you can see, I was able to just kind of get rid of the stitching that went through inside here and up through here. I did it on the inside as well. It was fairly easy enough to remove just using an X-Acto knife and carefully cutting the threads out and pulling them out, and then using a lighter to just kind of burn the flyaways and fuzzy parts back down. So now I don't have to sew on an extra patch, but for any future gis, I will still probably get them to fill it in with stitching here in order to make it pop out a little bit more and obviously cover the stitching that kind of went through here and through here. But luckily I was able to fix that without having to sew on anything, and it looks good now. Let's go back to the video. But yeah, otherwise, pretty cool. Now let's check out the big one on the back. I'm not sure the size of this. I feel like it's maybe 9 by 9, but I'll have to measure it at some point. There we go. Very, very nice. Got the logo embroidered all in the back. And luckily there's no stitching going through it to interrupt the crest. It was cool to see how this worked out, for sure. This looks a lot better than the front because it doesn't have anything running through it, but that's how it is. And then here's the stitching on the inside. And then the tag, as you can see, 100% cotton, A3, and made in Pakistan, so you can tell that it was actually made there, and would explain why it says shipping from Pakistan. So yeah, the weave on this also seems really strong. It doesn't seem super duper thick, but also doesn't seem thin, like super thin, like my current at-home gi feels. This feels like it actually can hold up against some tugging and some lapel chokes. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed, to be honest, with the color. This was a lot more neon green than I was expecting. It looked slightly different color on the image, but honestly, happy that it's not the same. And it is way more neon green because that's the clan colors, as you can tell from the patch here. Pretty close. Let's get in close here. Yeah, very, very similar in color, only a slight difference. So happy with the color. Let's try it on. And with the magic of editing, here it is on me. Nice length. The wrists come up long enough, but not too long, so I don't have to roll it back and buckle my sleeves up. So that's nice. Again, seems super duper sturdy. Ain't going nowhere, ain't ripping. And then the fit across the stomach and chest feels nice, not too restricting. Although, again, it is 100% cotton, so after shrinking, it's not going to be as crisp, and it won't be as loose. It'll be a little bit more tight. So it's good that it has some inches to maybe shrink up and kind of come back a bit, which is fine. And then The stomach, can't really tell from this close up, but it does fit nice. And I dig the black collar, lapel. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this feels once it's washed. So yeah, really impressed with this so far. What do you guys think of the new gi? Would you consider getting a Jaguar Pro Gear Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi? It only took them about, I think, 2 or 3 days to send me the mock-up of what this looked like with the embroidery. And then I think another maybe a week and a half, maybe 7 business days to actually ship it to me from Pakistan. So not too bad. I didn't have to wait very, very long at all. It'd be fun to eventually wear these pants with the black gi I eventually want to get once I start getting higher in my martial arts level, because the home training here, we wear white for beginners, which is the first 3 belts, and then intermediate for the middle couple of belts, which is the green gi, and then black gi you get at the more advanced belts. So mostly around brown and black, purple if you're doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So yeah, purple, brown, black is the black gi. Green gi, we're doing orange with this one, and then orange, blue, and green, dark green I guess, because I don't think I'll get a bright green belt in Goju Ryu Karate. But yep, I digress. That's it. The only thing I have left to do is let you know that I also plan on purchasing a white beginner's gi as well, because I want all 3 gis eventually in this kind of style. I know I won't be really wearing one much at home, but if I do start BJJ in January or February or whatever in the new year, they do want you to wear white, blue, or black if you start with Oshawa BJJ, and definitely only white if we start at Taylor Jiu-Jitsu in Oshawa, which is more Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. It was called Kumo, which means spider Jiu-Jitsu, which is kind of neat, but it's more Japanese stuff. So yeah, I'm going to need a white gi regardless, so that's going to be exciting. Hopefully I can order that by the end of the month and have it for the new year sometime. And I will do an unboxing for that one too, to show you guys what their stuff looks like and go over the quality. So yep, 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 so far with what I've seen for Jaguar, and the bonus embroidery doesn't hurt. Really dig that. Cheers and thanks for watching. Until next time, Shei Shei, Na Shin, and one on.
We should run. We should hide. We should kick their butts.